Hey everybody, I'm on the big island of Hawaii and I just came across this beautiful mango tree. And I figured this is a great opportunity for me to show you guys what is the best, the most ideal looking scionwood, budwood for grafting mangoes. So let me show you here. I always look at the end of the stems and I found this. This is ideal, excellent scionwood or budwood, either one's fine. But this is beautiful, and what I look for is a swollen crown. I'm sure there's a scientific word for it, but I call it the crown, the apex of the stem. And you see how it's like bulging out from the leaf area? That is what will burst out with growth. Once you do your graft, wrap it in the parafilm and then attach it to the rootstock. This part right here will burst out. If the graft takes and it's successful, this part will burst out and will look like this in a few weeks. New growth. It'll burst out from right there. So look here, and in a few weeks on your graft it should look like this. And another thing I look for is these little eyes. You see, I call them eyes. Again, I'm sure there's a scientific word for it. I don't know it. But right next to the crown is these little bumps, these little protrusions. That is something, that's another signal to me to tell me that this is excellent scionwood. Because if the crown doesn't swell up and grow out, these little eyes will push out new shoots as well. So you have a great chance of getting a successful graft with scionwood that looks like this. So what I would do is I would cut about 6 inches. 6 inches from, I would cut like right here, cut like right there, and then I would make my cleft graft cut and insert it into the rootstock. So once you find the right stem, the right budwood, make your cut about 6 inches, 7 inches, and you should be good to go. You should be ready to graft. Now let me show you some other things, some other stems that are not good for grafting, that won't really push out. Here's one. See, this is underdeveloped. The crown is underdeveloped and so are the eyes. They're kind of underdeveloped as well. So this wouldn't work. And neither would this. This doesn't work either. It's just too underdeveloped. I don't see any swollen crown and I don't see those little eye things. Let me look around the tree more to find. This might work. This one might work because I see more swollen little bumps here and around. That's worth a chance. This one's too young. And let's see over here. Oh, excellent. Amazing scionwood right here. See? Swollen little buds around there. That's each one of these little bumps, eyes I call them, are potential for new stems. Once they get onto the rootstock, they can all potentially be new stems. All right, everybody, I hope that helps. Hope that helps you with your grafting. I got more grafting vids coming up. This is a beautiful tree, man. There are mango trees all over the place here. This one is a dwarf, and I could tell it's fruited because these are fruiting panicles. You see that are dried up, so the fruit have already been harvested. And oh, here's a great example right here. Look, this is where some of those the swollen eyes were. This is what they look like now. See, new leaves, new stems that they grew out from the side instead of the crown, because the crown had fruit on it. So that's what could happen if you find that kind of scionwood. I don't know the variety of this tree, but it's really nice and compact, really beautiful. All right, everybody, thanks for watching.